Okay, this is going to be the start of an experiment, mainly for myself, but I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that have asked yourself, I wonder if I can solo competitive play and get the Redrick's Claymore. I'm starting this experiment with about 40 days left until Forsaken and the end of Season 3. So my goal here is to play 5 to 6 competitive games a day, all at the same time, daily, for those 40 days. And by that 41st day, it'll be the last day of the Season 3, and we will see if it is possible to solo competitive play and get the Redrick's Claymore. If anyone's not familiar with the Redrick's Claymore, this is one of the toughest challenges in the Crucible arena.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
Glory is the rankings for competitive play, if you're not familiar. These are the rewards for getting rank 1, rank 2, and then rank 3. This is called Fabled. It's the third rank up on the competitive gameplay, and it's not real easy to do. I believe it's about 2,200 glory points is what you need to reach Fabled. Once I reach Fabled, before the end of Season 3, I'll be able to come here and get this weapon from Lord Shaxx. And I'm sure everyone has talked about the Redrick's Claymore. It has the Desperado perk. When you reload while Outlaw is active, it increases your rate of fire without any damage or any kind of nerf in damage. Makes it very, very deadly. And if I reach Legend, which is rank 5, you can get the ornament for it, which looks like this. Kind of looks good. That is the challenge ahead. I'm going to go ahead and grab these.
Hopefully, this is as sturdy as you are.
Because why not? And just so you know,
Even steel needs sharpening.
I have not played any competitive gameplay. Well, I've played a little. But when I go to the first game here, I'll show you what my rank is, where I'm starting from. It's pretty low. My starting rank for this experiment is rank 90 is 95 points, which is Guardian. That's a Guardian level. I'm about halfway on the Guardian level. That's all the competitive I've ever played. So I play a lot of quick play with full radar. This has no radar, and as such, since the latest patch, now the matchmaking is based on this rank, not based on skill-based matchmaking, or at least not 100%. Also, what Bungie has also stated is that solo players will have a little bit of a better skill-based ranking than going up against a group of 4 or more, or 3 or 4 more players in a team. Obviously, there's a big handicap going in solo. You can't communicate. So that being the fact, let's jump right into it. First, I want to show you my loadout. I'm a big Devour freak. I love Devour. I like using Blink to evade opponents that try to come in close range attacks. I use a Healing Rift, and whatever day I feel like I use a Vortex Grenade or the Axiom Bolt. Being competitive, I like to chase people hiding out of corners, so I'll use the Axiom Bolt for that. I like Destiny 1. Obviously, this is competitive. You want to use all the best meta weapons. So I'm using the Enios D, the Graviton Lance, and the Achilleos Shotgun for close range. Now, on occasion, I might use a sniper. I like the Valeta D. It has snapshot sights. So I'll probably be alternating between these two, and maybe occasionally my favorite fusion rifle, which is Timeline's Vertex. I run a pretty high mobility build. I have a void grenade recharge modifier on this one. Another grenade recharge modification here. And a class ability recharge here. And then also, because I'm trying to get my mobility up quite a bit, I've got an acceleration mod on my boots, which maxes my boots acceleration mobility. And then finally a third grenade recharge rate mod, which is the most you can have is 3. So I'll be getting my grenades back fairly quickly to be able to use my Devour if I get in trouble. Now I might on occasion use the new Karnstein armlets, which when you get a kill, instantly restores a large portion of your health and also gives you continuous healing for a short period after that. I believe it's about 5 seconds. So I'll be switching from these 2 armlets, depending on the situation I'm at, and just kind of move them in. So there it is. There's my setup. I just start out by saying I'm probably a little bit above average player, but I'm not a god player. I love playing Crucible, but I'm not. I'm kind of your everyday player, I guess you could say. So this will be a good experiment to see if this works. All right, we're going to go into game 1. I'm going to be quiet during gameplay, and then I'll have a few comments after each game, just to kind of summarize what's going on. But I'm not going to drown out this experiment with a bunch of blabble, bunch of talking over what's going on. So here we go.
Countdown.
Hey, Mike.
You're on offense.
How's it
Set
going,
the
man?
charges or defeat all hostiles. Charge set. Now to battle. No one left to fight in your place. So fight. One opponent remains. Explosions can be so beautiful. Again. Here they come. Defend the charges or eliminate all opponents. No one left to fight in your place. So fight. Enemy charge has been set. You know what to do. Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war. Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. One foe remains. Charge diffused. Relax. Nothing explodes this round. Set the charges and protect them with your life. Charge set. Now to battle. Nice. One opponent remains. You hammered them. Do it again. Defend the charges and defeat your opponents. Your legend rose 2 for 1. One opponent standing. All opponents defeated. I love it! The charges are everything. Set them and protect them. Charge set. Now hold the line. One opponent remains. Let them come. This is their fate. All opponents defeated. I love it. Match point. They're wavering. Topple them. Enemy charge set. Defuse it now. Go, make them cry. One opponent remains. Double down. The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it. Your team defused the charge. Close call.
Okay.
No advice, Guardian. Do it again.
Not bad for playing with 3 people, right? Yeah, Mike, I'm doing an experiment. I'm going to see if it's possible to go solo to get the Fabled in competitive. I've got 40 days before Season 3 ends, and my goal is to see if that can happen. Just kind of an experiment for myself. We're at the Guardian stage now, so the new matchmaking is you're matched up with people in your same rank. So I guess that means I'm going to have an easier time at the beginning. I don't know. We'll see. Here's game 2. I'm going to do 5 or 6 games a day for 40 days. Or less, if it takes less time. Yeah, and this is on PS4, Mike. This will be played on PS4. I'm not going to try competitive PS or PC because there's just not enough people playing it. The wait times I heard are really bad. So I'm going to stick with PS4. It's the most populated. There we go.
Countdown. Enemy approaching. Defend the charges or defeat your opponents. Oh, look what you have. Enemy has set a charge. Defuse it. Can't fight if you're all down. One more. You're on offense. Set the charges or destroy the enemy team. One foe remains. Yes! Enemy team neutralized. Hold the line. Defend those charges. One enemy left. Yes! Enemy team neutralized. Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters. One opponent standing. Your charge is set. Let them come. One opponent standing. Yes! Enemy team neutralized. Hold the line. Defend those charges. has set a charge. Make them regret that. One opponent remains. The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it. Your team defused the charge. Close call. Set the charges and protect them. One foe remains. Charge set. Now hold the line. They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha! Match point. Hold them off and victory is yours. Enemy has set a charge. Make them regret that. One enemy left. The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it. Your allies defuse the charge. That's teamwork.
Well, that was my first taste of a full team,
No advice,
pretty much.
Guardian. Do it again.
You can see your communication's a lot better on their side. We had a pair with us, and I kind of just stuck with them and saw what they did. You can see they did pretty good too. So we all just kind of held our own. Decent game. Also, something I did mention is thanks to Giggs, I believe, is who mentioned this to Bungie when he went to the summit. When you're matchmaking, you can't scout teams. It stays blank until you actually fly in and can't leave. So because of that, it's a total wild card as far as who you're going to play. Whether it's a full team or all randoms, strictly chance. There's no screening that I can usually do in quick play to find out if I'm going up against a team. I can just back out, wait for a better matchup. Can't do it in competitive. So that's one thing they did change. It makes it a lot harder.
survival. Commit to your battles wisely. Every death counts. Five lives left. Three lives left. Only 1 minute left. No more lives on your side. Been knocked out. Not enough. But it's not over. The enemy leads. Catch up and crush them. Five lives left. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Three lives left. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. You annihilated them. It's dead even. Which of you will survive? Five lives left. Three lives left. One minute. You're neck and neck on reserves. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. lives left for anyone. Rest when you're dead. You obliterated the enemy. You have a lead. Keep it. Five lives left. Your moments of clarity are weapons, Warlock. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 3 lives left. All opponents defeated. You have them where you want them. Finish this. Five lives left. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Double down. All enemies down. All lives expended. Total victory! You looked death in his beady eyes and you spat in them. You fiend.
That was a good game. And there's a rank up. Level 2. That's brave. I still have to go to one more level and then get to Fabled, which gets the gun. So I have a feeling my games are going to get a lot sweatier now that I'm into the next level of the competitive playlist. That was game number 3. This is game number 4. $2,200 is the number I'm shooting for. I'm at 202. Day 1. 39 days to go.
Survival. Every death will cost you, Guardian. Fight smart. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. 5 lives left.
2 for 1.
3 opponents down. 3 lives left. Reduce your enemies to dust. Round start. You're in the lead. Five lives left. Three lives left. One minute. You're ahead on lives. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. You annihilated them. You have a lead. Keep it. Double down. One minute. You're ahead on lives. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. Five lives left. Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like. Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. You annihilated them. You have match point. Finish them. Five lives left. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. down, all lives expended. Total victory! I tell everyone you're my favorite guardian. Who cares? You fight like an animal.
Always feel bad when teammates leave. It's so unfair to the team that's left behind. But it is what it is. It's competitive. Winner take all. If I was stuck with just me and another person on the team, I'm sure that the other team would do the same thing to me. Wouldn't hold back. I did withhold my super, though. Alright, I've got 2 teams of 3, which means I'm going to follow whatever team I'm put with. And, you know, Crucible, it's team shot meta, so I'm going to stay close to my teammates since they're communicating and I can't. I'll read off what they're doing and try to complement what that team's doing, win or lose. This will be the last game, by the way. Do 5 games per day. I have 40 days until the end of Season 3. And we'll see if I can get to the Redrick's Claymore. It's 2,200 points that I'm shooting to get. I'm at 209, I think, something like that. So we'll see.
Countdown. Here they come. Defend the charges or eliminate all opponents. Set a charge. Get out there and defuse it. All teammates down. Fight another. You're on offense. Set the charges or defeat all hostiles. the last Guardian standing. Fight. They got you all. Fight another. Defend the charges and defeat your opponents. Enemy charge is set. Defuse it before it blows. No one left to fight in your place. So fight. Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like. That shut them down. Your team is down, but not out. Again. The charges are everything. Set them and protect them. Charge set. Now, to battle. Defuse your charge. If those charges explode, all is lost. Defend them! Enemy charge has been set. You know what to do. Your team has been neutralized. Enemy has match point. Don't let this be the end. Charge is set. Protected. Your charge is defused. A shame. Your enemy understands the art of demolition. You'll get there.
Okay, as you can see, one thing to learn from this game is not to get cocky, because you can go up against teams that are good like that. I don't think that was a team that was ranked in the Brave category, but this is the new matchmaking set up by Bungie, and we'll just have to see over the next days how this new matchmaking works. But I don't think that was an even game at all. Those guys were much more skilled than our team. So that's a good place to end it right there, just to put everything in perspective. I was on a pretty good win streak for my first 4 games, and the 5th game I just got annihilated. So started at 95, I believe, first day. Now I am on the next category, level 2, and at 224. To get to the Fabled, I need, I believe, 2200 is the number I'm trying to shoot for. So I appreciate you watching. This is day 1 of this experiment to see if this possibly is going to work, or whether people who solo play should just not even try. This is why I'm doing this experiment, is really kind of just to look back and see, going into Season 4 into Forsaken, if it's going to be worth a solo player playing in the competitive part of the playlist. So thanks for watching. I will be on again tomorrow for day 2. I'll play, like I said, 5 games, and let's see where the 224 number goes tomorrow. Thanks a lot.